Hello, this is Tim Campbell with ActionCOACH Business Coaching with my Survive and Thrive Business Spotlight series. The purpose is to interview local business owners to get the word out about them through my social channels and email database. This is a free service I'm providing because if we save every business, we save the economy. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Devin with Kennected. Welcome, Devin. It's great to have you join me today.
Hey, likewise. It's always good to get to spend time with Tim.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, let's start with telling us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Yep. So, 23-year-old entrepreneur located here out of Indianapolis. Got my start reselling shoes, transition in digital marketing, which led to the idea and the business I run nowadays. It's called Kennected. What Kennected does is simplifies, automates, and makes the whole LinkedIn outreach process a lot easier. So it does the connecting, private messaging, follow-up, and then brings in the data of email addresses and everyone that you'd be wanting to contact offline.
Wonderful. It's a tremendous service. I use it myself and just love how we teach in coaching to automate everything that is routine. So it's a great way to help free up my time and allow me to be more efficient and effective. So, hey, Devin, how long has Kennected been around?
Yeah, so actually selling in the marketplace just under 2 years, about to have our two-year birthday in August. The idea of it took about 3 years. So all in 3 years of the idea and whatnot. So took a year to develop, almost 2 years of selling it.
Wow. So who do you serve? Really, who is your best customer or what we call a target audience?
Absolutely. So anyone looking for a conversation in the B2B space or anyone that values building relationships on a mass scale. Your networkers, your business leaders, your sales leaders, really anyone that conversation is the bloodline of their business. I'm servicing every industry from selling teddy bears to selling diesel fuel additive. So I thought I had a very narrow scope. However, over the last few years, it has opened up wide open.
Wow. Teddy bears. That's quite interesting.
Yeah. So drop shipping some products and using it to just spread the awareness to people in geographically bound areas.
Sure. So tell me, Devin, what's been the greatest impact that COVID's had on your business?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first and foremost, it has made me realize, how thankful I really am to run such a powerful business. I had a lot of business owners turn to me in a time of, scarcity and uncertain times. And for me to be that point guy in such a crazy time at such a young age was such an honor. And, COVID has actually been very, very good for our business. It's also helped us bring in and employ almost 20 new people and give them a fresh start. And, when they were in a point to where they thought, the world was ending like everyone else, we gave them a fresh palette and a lot of runway to call home here at Kennected. So it's actually been very, very good for our business.
Wonderful. And you've just recently moved into a new office, correct?
Yes, and I had to buy the one next to me already. So
that's a wonderful problem to have, isn't it?
It's been great. So you've actually had the luxury of coming down here and getting to see it. But yeah, we're in just under 6,000 square feet now in downtown Indy.
Wonderful. So tell me, through COVID, what are one or two actions that you've taken to make a difference, and how has that worked for you?
Yeah, so one of the big things, me and my team just having an open ear and understanding every situation and every business has been impacted differently. And instead of always being a robot and selling the product on features and benefits, really listening to them and applying it in a real world situation and helping them understand, and then doing a lot more follow-ups and nurturing and training just on our free time with our users and providing extra resources. And it's just overall been a time of us slowing down and making sure we're delivering results even at a very fast growing in a very fast growing season. We're still slowing down and making sure everyone's getting their questions answered and they're getting served properly.
Fantastic. So this is an interesting question. It's been said smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. What mistakes did you make along the way, and how can other entrepreneurs learn from your experience?
Absolutely. My biggest issue, actually, being young and being fortunate, was an ego. So I've said in other podcasts and shows as well, just leaving your ego out the door and being coachable and being able to take it criticism and learn from it, right? No business is perfect, nor is any individual. And just because you're making money does not mean that you should carry yourself or your attitude towards others because you have a dollar figure behind you. That's absolutely crazy. And I used to have that issue. So always on every show or opportunity that I get, people ask me, what's some of the biggest advice that you could give? Number one is leave the ego behind, be coachable, take criticism, and then just back that by massive action, right? And so that's definitely the biggest piece of advice I can always leave on the table.
Well, I can certainly say that you live by that example because we met about a year ago, and you're one of the most humble people I've ever met. So great job in taking your own learning and applying it.
Yeah. I'm a big, practice what you preach. I was taught that from my grandparents and my mother. And, you've got to be able to carry through what you're saying, and so that means a lot to have that reassurance. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, second last question here. I've got your email and website and phone number that I'll include in this post. Is there anything else that I should add, like a special offer?
Yeah, absolutely. So no special offer currently on the table, unfortunately. But, one thing I can do is try to take as many demos from your audience personally instead of our sales floor taking them. But we are scaling really, really fast and no special offers on the table as of right now.
Tell us a little bit more about the demo, because that's certainly still, in my mind, an offer where you help people understand a little bit more about your platform, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody that's, looking at or considering our automation service at Kennected, we will take you through a free demo. There's no strings attached with it. And we will walk you through step by step. And myself and all of our staff here are trained to actually walk you through an experience that actually helps your business, not just products, features, and benefits. You just get to learn how the tool can work in your real world scenario and overall see if it's a good fit for your business.
Fantastic. Last question. Tell me what is most inspiring to you today, Devin?
Yeah, so, that question's tough, to be honest. The most inspiring thing to me is honestly having the ability to control your outcome of everything and backing that by being able to take action, right? Everything that I know you run an action coach, so this may seem a little ironic, but everything that I've been able to accomplish, it's not because I'm brilliant, because I do not have a high education or GPA. It's only because I've been able to take action and find resources and apply them on my own efforts. So, that's definitely the biggest thing I could say is just having that freedom to be able to find the resources and be able to apply it and ultimately help me to where I'm at today.
And I didn't tell you to say that, right? Being an action coach.
Yeah, I know. It's so ironic, but again, one of the things I always go to in the podcast that I'm on, Tim did not say or pay me or ask me to put action in the ending of this. This is totally on my own willpower. That's one of the biggest things I'm grateful for, and having that natural gift of being able to execute on it.
Fantastic. Well, hey, Devin, thanks for your time. That concludes our interview. Like I said, I'm going to be posting this on my social channels. I'll tag you in that. Also be sending a link out in my weekly emails that come out on Tuesdays. So next week, I'll also invite everyone that's listening to take part in a complimentary coaching session if you want to learn more about how coaching can benefit your company. And also make sure that you follow the link to take advantage of that free demo offer that Devin mentioned. Devin, thanks again for your time. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.